What is going on, nerds and nerdettes? It's your boy Stevie B with this week's haul video. Running a little bit behind schedule. Trying some new equipment out. Got the earbuds in, so I'm not sure how well this microphone's going to work, but we're going to give it a shot, see what happens, because y'all know me with my technical difficulties. Every time I do a live stream, man, every time I go on somebody's live stream, I have issues with my audio and my mics and everything. So hopefully this one's going to work better off. So, but we'll see. So anyway, today's haul video, we got quite a few this time. Got a few pickups from Instagram sellers, as well as my Midtown stuff, and I think that's and one eBay pickup. So we'll just jump right into it. Let's see. Really, anything in the news really to talk about that like I said, we already discussed the Flash movie, so if you haven't seen that video, go on and check out my live stream with Ryan. We did a little Flash review. Wasn't great. Wasn't great, but yeah, what are you gonna do, right? But anyway, let's just get through this. I do have some things I want to talk about, but we'll get to it when we get to them. But anyway, let's just get the Midtown stuff out of the way. And here you go. I know Tim the comic collector and Jedi Farce would be happy to see this, but in my defense, the thing was free. I'm not going to turn down a free comic book, so I let them throw it in on my Midtown haul. And it's this manga sampler of the Joker, and it's a little ash can size, so that's kind of cool that it's an ash can size. I kind of dig the ash cans, and you see I got my little got my little bag and board for those. They actually make bags this size. I didn't have to modify one. Go on eBay, or not eBay, but Amazon, and there's, I can't remember the name of the company, but maybe I can find it for you. At least give you guys this, there we go. Yeah, there you go. If you go on eBay and check these out, Wow Fit. They're perfect size for ash cans if you collect ash cans, and they're resealable, just like regular comic bags, and made out of the same material as you get from your regular comic bag. So yeah, like I said, I got these off of Amazon. If you want to pause that and scan that barcode, maybe it'll be easier for you, or you can just pause it and look it up. But great bags. You do have to modify a board for them, but I basically made myself a little template so I could easily cut them out. And what I do is I usually use the boards that come in that I get from mail calls, that have damage to them or something, and just cut around the damage and make me some boards. So cool stuff right there. Anyway, next up, Miles Morales number 8 with that cool homage cover. I love that homage cover. Had to get one. Wasn't going to pick it up till I saw that cover. I was like, oh, I love that Hobgoblin on the homage cover. But so there you go. Homage is the first appearance of Hobgoblin. So cool beans. And of course, you knew I was going to pick this up. And this is a Jim Chung variant, World's Finest Teen Titans #1. You knew I was going to get it. They sure are doing a lot with Teen Titans lately, so it makes me wonder what's going on here. Usually when they start, pushing characters to the forefront and start doing a lot of stuff with them, it usually means that they've got some plans for them and they're building up to it. So I'm kind of curious to see what's going to happen there. Then, of course, got the ASM Number 29. I think this was just the A cover because I liked it better than any of the other ones, to be honest. So I'm always going to get the cover that I like the best, but dig that cover. And then, of course, I've been getting these. I'm going to try to get all of them, and I'm going to really try to read them all. I really want to read them all, and I hope I can. I hope I get through them. I got through about the first 2 books in the series, and I'm going to try to get them all, but it's a big crossover. But Night Terrors, The Flash, number 1. Who does this cover? That's kind of cool. Daniel Bayliss. I need to quit reading cover artists because 90% of the time I can't pronounce it. It's like, but cool cover. And then next up, Dawn of DC, Night Terrors, number 1. DC's really trying to capitalize on that horror thing. They had a hit with the DC stuff, so now they're really, trying to kick a dead horse with it, I think, a little bit. But this one sounded interesting, so I'm going to give it a shot. And then Zatanna, number 1. That definitely gives off some deceased vibes. So, and then Night Terror Shazam, number 1. Then Robin, Night Terrors, number 1. That wicked Red Hood. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm getting there. I'm reading it. And of course, I had to get this one. I know Foo picked this one up. I know Foo's salivating over this when this came out because this is a badass Perillo cover. I'm not gonna lie, but this is the Green Lantern Night Terrors, number 1. But that's a gnarly cover. Perillo, he's usually good about knocking it out of the park. Anyway, that takes care of the Midtown hauls. They've been shipping out pretty fast. I've been getting my books on Fridays instead of Saturdays or Mondays, so good on them for getting them out quicker. All right, next I got a little run of books that I picked up off of Instagram, and they were cheap. They were $1 a piece. I'm not going to call out the seller because I'm not trying to shit on anybody's side gig. I get it. I'm trying to sell some books myself, so I don't want to. But there's a pet peeve I have with sellers, and it's one that don't ship in a reasonable amount of time. And it took me a month to get these books, and I had to literally message him and say, dude, it's been a month. I hadn't paid him yet. But he hadn't invoiced me, and I'm like, it's been a month and I hadn't heard from you. Are you still sending my books? And then, oddly enough, within the next 2 days or so, he sent them out. But a month, I mean, I get it. There's a lot of sellers on here. They ship once a week, so they do their spiel. They spend the week packaging it up, and then they make one trip to the post office 1 day a week and mail them all out. That's reasonable. I get that. A month is a little unreasonable. And I mean, there's some of you out there that probably might disagree and say, hey, it takes time to invoice. But I mean, I've done some auctions and some sales, and I've had quite a few books that I've had to ship out, and I ship out the next day at the latest. If I can't get them shipped out the same day, then they're going out the next day, because my thought is you paid for them. I expected you to pay me promptly, so it's not unreasonable for you to expect them to be shipped to you promptly. So that's my goal. That's my theory on the whole thing. I mean, if I would have ordered some books and he asked for payment and it took me a month to pay him, then he would, he'd feel some kind of way about that. He might get a little twisted about it. So, my God, if you're gonna get in the business of selling comic books, whether you're doing it to flip, whether you're doing it to thin the herd, like I am, or whatever, if you're trying to sell to gather up money to buy one of the big Grail books, but then, man, take care of your customers, because I probably won't buy from him again, simply because I think a month is an unreasonable amount of time to ship something to you that you've purchased. But anyway, I did get some cool books. They're not mint condition, but they were $1. And they're nothing really special, just ones that I liked that caught my eye. The one is the Flash Annual number 4. I dig some of the old Flash artwork. So for $1, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna grab it. And this one, oddly enough, I saw this cover, and it reminded me a lot of Sam Keith artwork. It is not Sam Keith. It's Jim Lee. I think it's Jim Lee. God, I'm gonna correct me in the comments. I don't feel like busting this thing open, but it just reminded me of Sam Keith's artwork, like on the Max. Remember the Max? That's what it reminded me of. But I dug the hell out of the cover, so I grabbed one. Plus, I'm a big fan of Sabretooth as well, so I picked up this Wolverine. What number is that? Number 90? Yeah, number 90. I believe that's Jim Lee's cover. Like I said, correct me if I'm wrong. But awesome. And he had this for $1, and I've already got 2 copies of this. And I gave one away, so I've had 3 copies of this. Gave one away to my friend Ryan. But I keep buying them because I love this book, love this character. Again, this one's in mint condition. It's pretty flawless. And but it's Sabretooth number 1, his first ongoing, first solo series, my bad. I'm really thinking that this is a good ground level key Sabretooth. The first appearance of Sabretooth is a big key book, but his first solo series, I think it's it has potential, like Wolverine's first solo series, to be a big key book, or a decent sized key book. We'll call it a mid-level key book, but I think it has potential for a lot of room for growth. I think this character is definitely going to be in the MCU. Probably in the early parts rather than the later parts, and I could see a solo movie from Sabretooth. He's that good of a character, so I'm like heavy specking on that one. Then a couple more Flash books that I picked up because I just like I said, I love these older Flash covers, and this is pretty badass. I really like that, and that's number 56. And then number 86, but Striking from the Shadows. But like I said, no, this Sabretooth book also has a first appearance in it. I'm sorry, the first appearance of Tribune. I don't think that's going to be a major. Now, if he gets his own movie, could be a villain that they explore. But anyway, Flash 86. And then last from that seller is Supergirl number 1. It's not the first one, but it's still a pretty cool cover. I didn't have it for $1. I thought I'd pick it up. Why not? All right, that that's it from that seller. I got a lot of DC out there. I think I got nothing but DC. Did I even get any? No, I got a couple Marvel, but I got a lot of DC stuff this week. So Tim, there you go, man. He loves the DC. He don't do no Marvel, so he ought to be proud of me. But I did get one more Marvel book. This I got off of eBay. Couldn't pass it up. It was like $2, and got that gimmicky cover that I love so much. And this is the 100th issue of Wolverine, with that really cool. Oh, good, it does pick up that cool hologram cover, skeleton. But yeah, so it picks it up pretty good. So, but I picked it up. It's in great condition, just for a couple bucks. Not a big key or nothing, but 100th issue, and I really like them. You know me and the gimmicky covers. Had to pick it up. But anyway, that's the haul, man. That is the haul. I sold a couple books out of my back stock the other day to one of the locals around here. I do have some books for sale I've put up on I put some up on Instagram, but if you mention this video and you're interested, I'll give you a discount on them. I'm always open to offers too as well. You know, I set a price, and if you think it's too high, make me an offer. I'm willing to come down. But I've got a set of some Mexican foils that I'm trying to get rid of, that I'm trying to sell, that they seem to be popular out there, and I'm ready to turn loose of them. And I'm selling them in sets of 3. That's how I bought them, in sets of 3. And I want to kind of keep the sets together. So the first one is Tales of Suspense, the first appearance of Iron Man, number 39. But I mean, now I don't want to mislead anybody. There is some Super Mole foil variants out there of some of these key books. These are not the Super Mole. These are Marvel Mexico. So they are different. I think these were first, before the Super Mole stuff came out. These were already out, because I have had these foils for about a year now, or over. Maybe 2. Maybe close to 2. But anyway, there's Tales of Suspense 39, 40, and it's foil as well. It's kind of like a spot foil. Like, I dig that, because it's foil where it makes sense. Like, this is just foil in the title there. And the Iron Man is, you know, anything that's metal seems to be foil, but it's kind of cool. And then Tales of Suspense 41, again, they are foil. It is a foil. And these are in near mint condition. So if you're interested in those, hit me up on Instagram at StevieB Comics. I'll make you a deal on them. Make me an offer on them. Tell me what you want to pay. And then also, I've also got, if you're not into Iron Man, maybe you're into Captain America. I have got trying to remember which one I got. Okay, or how they go here. I have got I'm trying to remember. I'm losing it here. My brain's not functioning on all 4 cylinders here, but I got Captain America #1. I'm trying to remember which one's the first appearance. I believe this is the first appearance of Captain America, right? Captain America #1. He wasn't in Tales of Suspense. But it's also the foil. Also not Super Mole, but Marvel Mexico. Got that. And then Tales of Suspense featuring Iron Man and Captain America. Again, these are sold in the 3 set. So again, foil, lots of foily goodness there. And then Tales of Suspense featuring Captain America and Iron Man, number 63. And these are all foil. These are all near mint condition. And like I said, message me. But I ain't done. I'll go through a little quicker on these. Sorry. Here is a couple of really big books. The foils. This one you might be interested in. Hulk 181. Mexican foil variant. Again, Marvel Mexico, sorry. And then to go along with it, the Mexican foil version of Wolverine number 1. I'll go through these quicker, my video's getting long. And then the last one in that one, another big book. This is a good trifecta to have. Giant Size X-Men number 1. Foil. All that foil shining through. Colossus there. The title. Those are for sale too. Again, message me on Instagram, Stevie B Comics. And the last little the trifecta here, a little 3-pack, another big book, New Mutants 98, first appearance of Deadpool, that foil. And first solo, Deadpool number 1. Also foil. And then last but not least, all new X-Men limited series. This is another Deadpool, the limited series. And it is also foil. And that is my Mexican foil collection. I am selling them. If you are interested in them, once again, selling them in 3-packs. And I was asking $125 plus shipping for them. I got some wiggle room on those. If you want to give me if you want to shoot me an offer, I'll work out a deal with you. The more you buy, the bigger the deal I'll work out. So hit me up on Instagram or leave a comment in the comment section or whatever. Let me know if you're interested. Like I said, I'm trying to move some books along because I'm getting choked out in my comic room here. Need to move some stuff. Plus, I got some bigger books that I'm after. Mainly, one of the big ones I'm after, and before it gets out of hand, is the first appearance of Bullseye in Daredevil. So that's one I'm kind of working towards. So help a brother out. Help a brother out, getting them grails, man. Buy some stuff. But anyway, I've gone on long enough. This is 23 minutes. I've been trying to keep them to under 15, to around 15 minutes, but I had a lot of books to go through. But I appreciate you all stopping by, checking it out. Do me a favor before you go. Do all those YouTube things we'd love for you to do. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Turn that bell on so you don't miss my next videos. And that's going to do it for this one. We will see you guys in the next one. Peace.